3-1. That's too close to press. Going in 5-1. 3-1. Roger, moving 1-2. Hammer visual on that position.
You got it already,
Good impact.
That snake shut off the chain, bro. Hip fire.
Down. Get the infantry. Still firing. Still firing.
Yeah, but I hip fire a lot of it, so maybe 5 feet. Roger, 77 kills that last game when we lost. When you got kicked, our team just let them DEFCON us, bro. Well, we DEFCON, but they took everything. We got shot back there.
Take the objective. Look, capturing Echo. We control Echo. Taking Delta. One down. We control Delta.
Reloading.
We're in control.
Grenade out!
Reloading. Taking Bravo.
Contact.
Losing C.
06, got 141. You got enemies inbound.
Assist your team at Bravo. Setting Claymore. We've lost Charlie. Enemy UAV overhead.
That head glitching.
Need to reload.
Hostiles have dropped.
Planting charge.
Enemies in combat. Enemy UAV overhead.
Their armor's down. Get the infantry. Still firing. Still firing. 06, got 141. You got enemies inbound. East over. Reloading. Stand by.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
1-1 on approach. Ready for gas. What's your position? Roger, 7-1. Target acquired. Weapons free in 5 seconds.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Target those vehicles. Don't go 3-1. That's too close to friendlies. Going in 5-1. 3-1. Roger, moving 1-2. Hammer is visual on that position. Target is acquired. Stand by for danger close. Good impact. Still hot. Going again. Missiles up. Their armor's down. Get the infantry. Still firing. Still firing.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
East over. Reloading. Stand by. Echo 3-1. Viper 1-1 on approach. Ready for gas. What's your position?
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Allied cruise missile on the way. Enemy in the riverbed. Enemy UAV overhead.
Target those vehicles.
Alright, check.
Enemy counter UAV online.
Check, check. Alright, there we go, man. That's what's up, man. I had to get my damn headset. Now we ready. The game is Black Ops or whatever Call of Duty looks like, yeah. So that's what a threat is. One. Damn, he popped smoke on me. I can't see shit. Still popping smoke. Ah, missed it. Ah, damn, right behind me. Top window.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Damn, I seen him too. He don't. Where the homie at? Flames on this and shit. Here you go. Kingslayer.
Enemy UAV overhead.
position right here because it's funky right here. That's where we losing big numbers.
Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Move. Ah! Damn it, I could not get out of the way. That thing can chop through windows.
Taking Alpha. Enemy advanced UAV is in the air. Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm just getting hit, Marcus.
Hostile has Delta.
Reloading.
We
They
control
took
Alpha.
Delta with that airstrike.
Friendly care package on the way. Friendly Wilson rolling in.
I'm gonna try to get up out of here. Moving.
Enemy counter UAV online. Capturing Bravo.
Caught me.
Enemy
We got a
UAV
homie
overhead.
that spawned over there though, so. No, we still ain't moving up that left
Enemy
flank.
cruise missile incoming.
Try the rear flank.
We've captured B.
Enemy at the cargo containers. Enemy at the construction site.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Please back up and
So the
Bravo.
homie did survive. He's still in there.
Enemy at the periscope.
Homie.
Taking Charlie. Need backup at Echo. Friendly cluster strike inbound. Friendly ship. Friendly care package. Ship is flying.
Well, watch that bullshit then next time.
Enemy at the construction site.
Damn.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly UAV online.
Headshot from a moving
Please
target.
back up at Bravo.
Blew that fool brain out. Where the other one?
Friendly
Got
VTOL
him.
in the air. Enemy VTOL in the AO.
Holly.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Need backup at Echo.
Man, they blew homie brain out.
Hostiles are taking Alpha. Capturing Bravo. Losing track.
Creeper.
We've lost
Enemy at the
Alpha.
crossroads.
Capturing
That was a horrible scan right there.
1-1 on approach.
But the homie was able to respond, so we here.
Need backup at Echo. Assist Charlie. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Oh, no way.
In the air. We're in the lead. Enemy
Oh,
white
that
cluster
couldn't have been a better respawn.
Need backup at Echo. Enemy VTOL in the AO.
Oh, they hit us with the smoke.
Halfway there. Keep tight.
Enemy at the shanty tower.
That plane chopping up there. I ain't going outside yet. Somebody tried to snipe my ass.
Need backup at Bravo.
Yeah, you don't need backup at Bravo.
We have lost Echo. I'm taking Echo. Hostiles have
bouncing there.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That plane be chopping, boy.
We're losing ground. Take it back.
My stairway.
Losing Charlie. Taking Bravo.
Got the squad to respond here, so that's cool. Ooh, they is trying to cook this building.
Friendly counter UAV active. Control B.
Oh, the homie put a nice one up, but they rocked that thing already.
Enemy UAV overhead. Lost Charlie.
Enemy in the low side.
Incoming.
Get in there.
Taking A. Enemy VTOL in the AO. We're taking Echo. Taking Charlie.
2 seconds.
Friendly UAV online.
Got him.
Enemy at the traffic tower.
Enemy cruise missile.
No way he's been in that corner with that. Oh man, that ain't the truth. I'm gonna rush that dude. Oh, and they got another plane up.
Control Delta.
Whooping us. That way.
Capture this. You're needed at Alpha. Enemy gunship inbound. Take
Damn,
off.
homie.
Enemy UAV overhead. Assist your team at B.
Whoa, glitchy bots.
Enemy UAV
We've been
overhead.
rocked. Time to get on the lower floor, man. Stand in the hallway is safer.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
He almost got me. Ooh, planes and trains and automobiles. Jesus Christ, they hit me with something heavy. We got 1, 2, 3. They got 2. Wow, but they still leading.
We've lost Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead. We're taking Charlie.
Three, two.
Enemy at the cargo container.
Enemy care package inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
No way. I would have needed a rocket launcher for that one.
Position is good, real good. Target those vehicles. Don't go too much. That's too close to friendly.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ouch.
Allied missile on the way. Friendly UAV online.
Wow.
Friendly VTOL in the air.
It is super glitchy.
Control B. Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Oh, you caught me. Woo. Fatality, man.
Enemy is on the
Damn,
river.
that was dope. Was good, Seahawk.
Cameras visual on that position. Target is
Enemy
acquired.
personal radar in the air.
Good impact. Still hot.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Friendly advanced UAV active.
It's just too glitchy for a
We have
contact
lost
right now.
Delta. We're taking A. Friendly Beetle in the air. We have lost Echo. Friendly care package on the way. We're taking Charlie. I'm taking fire! Enemy precision airstrike inbound. I'm taking fire! We've captured A.
Good impact, too hot.
Allied cruise missile on the way.
Down with the infantry.
Enemies across road.
Enemy counter UAV online. Losing B. We've lost Bravo.
Go on that position.
Allied cruise missile on the way.
Good impact.
Host.
You're leaving the Alpha.
Enemies across road.
Friendly precision airstrike on the... We're taking Echo. Captured B.
Weapons free in 5 seconds.
Stand down. It's over.
Ooh. Got my ass whooped. Yeah, I'm definitely no good at these little game things. Be trying though. What it's worth, this is pretty popular. So the thing that's interesting though about it though, when you look at it, whole bunch of different weapon variety types that you can choose from. Do a quick review and shut this one down. Dig that one. Pretty dusty looking though, but other than that, easy little payload. Couple of quick little backpacks. Run with Sarge every once and again. You can like customize the way them shits be hidden. Might come in here and looking at the different barrel options. Type of sights. You just do something different stock options. Other little perks and stuff. Ammunition type. Grips. The Cater got the Cater. Also rock with the SMGs. There's a number of different types there. MP5 used to hit for me, but now it's like whack. But I got it all the way up to level 35 at least. Level 13 with the Uzi. Just got started with that one. 50 with the MP7. That was like almost one of my favorites right there. It's quick, easily mobile, got a little bit of range to it that you need. Fortunately, some of the maps are too big for it, and so you'll just get hit from a distance. And then that's why they got other different types like these. When they start putting too many birds in the sky, you gotta have somebody who's willing to take that thing down. And so you see those ones like that. This one seems pretty tight, but looks are overrated. But the way it looks, I think I like it. The looks mattered. Then you also got the things when it's real long distance away and you're going against a person rather than like one of those machines. Again, I've been picked off by this crossbow so many times by the more advanced players. It's tight, but I don't know how to use that shit yet. This one's pretty dope, the HDR. Long barrel. The AX50. I use both of these two interchangeably. I like both of these two as well because they're common, and so you can find them on the ground or you can pick them up and you can still know how to use it if you ever go on a good streak. Never use the riot shield. I predominantly stick with these ones right here, so put my jump back up. I think I had a, yeah, I've used the AUG before. Didn't get as good with that one as I did with some of these others, and so it is what it is. But you can also run with the shotguns and things too if you're really in close quarter combat and you need to be able to switch to something real quick. Essentially, once you become the squad leader, if you're in a hot zone, and you get a quick respawn like 2 seconds, maybe 4 seconds after your team is respawned right there where you're at, then you're able to come back into that same building or that same close quarters in a fairly reasonable time. So it might take 4 seconds to respawn, and then depending on where they situate you and where your team was in a position of dominance, you're able to then move together as a unit. And some of the best rounds that I've been able to play on there is when people kind of got that and you had like a squad of 5 people that can actually move through. They can spread out when it was time to spread out, or they can cluster when it's time to cluster. Unfortunately though, in those very tight spaces, like I said, like you would need like a grenade launcher or something, because that's the only way to combat it. And so you would expect if you're clustered, they're able to get like a real easy kill streak by hitting everybody in that one spot if they're doing the same. And so with that being said, there's some advantages, some pros and cons of each one that you have. From short range to intermediate range, people being able to hit you from a distance. SMGs, those are good stopping power if you really have them. That damage gets pulled all the way down though, so got to watch how you equip it. Shotguns definitely hit hard and you start getting dominated. But 5 different locations on the ground war that you can go to. And not just the map. The maps are just a way of looking at it, but 5 different locations. You're either inside of some building, you're inside a cover, or not behind cover, and in many of those times. So this one they keep bringing me to, the map itself is the Anaya Palace. To me it looks like a mosque. It was one of those gated community type mosques that would have created enough space for security or other residents to stay right there on the compound. And then you have the town adjacencies like the market and things, radio towers, all outside of that one map. And so there's a long little street corridor surrounding where the actual mosque is. It looks like it's been hit with a couple of big plane type strikes, and you're fighting in that outside vicinity of that. You'll see farms and things around it as well, so it looks like a self-sustaining city, right? So you got water that looks like it was been rendered no longer feasible. A big factory here, so something that they were cooking at. You can tell construction is still underway. Big mountains, so maybe it's situated at the base of a valley. As we look here, we see also the trees and things. So they got some lumber construction. They got a pretty good compound. And again, security gate. You got a couple of feet outside of that someone would have had to fight to get here. So that's another good construction site if they really wanted to expand the map, but we'll keep pushing. These things require somebody to be able to focus. And it supports your team if you have something to knock these out of the sky with. I barely missed a shot here, barely missed a round.
Hostiles are taking Echo. We're on Charlie, stand by.
Even while it's moving, you gotta be able to knock it. Wow, looks like they even got another one. Alright, in any event. So I'm on the outside borders. These trucks stop here. Everything back here is a spawn trap. If they pushed all the way through the Alpha and you don't have any protection and all of their team are starting to respond in here, then you can't get up out of
Enemy
here.
gunship inbound. Take
And they'll
cover.
keep getting like those gunships and things like that. You'll be fighting against the robots, trying to fight against their snipers, trying to fight against everything. It is like a lose-lose situation there. Got one homie who's pushed back on Alpha trying to protect the poor people's camp or a market. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, he fatality too. Watch the homie grab me.
Securing Echo.
Go. Alright, so you got the western side or the western flank. As you see, that's where the water was. Wraps all the way around a little bit and follows the river along the Alpha, the Echo, if you just keep to the outside. So you go from the main headquarters to Alpha to Bravo at the inside of the compound, but if you don't take the inside of the compound, you'll wrap around the city on the outside to Delta and then Echo. You'll see the only main city part though is Charlie, right there in the middle. That's the big building. They own it now, so I can't select it. But there are no bases on the right side, the right flank or the east flank. There are no bases there, but it is a sneak attack approach. And oftentimes you'll see people racing along that street to try to get into the battle from its flank, which is starting at Echo to work their way back around. Because we start here, and so what you're trying to do is take all of the neutral bases. Did this nigga run inside the building? Like, damn, they run in the building. You know they own Charlie, so hitting Charlie head on is where you want them. You want them stuck inside that one little palace.
Enemy at the cargo container.
We've taken the lead. We've lost Delta.
That was a horrible flare of the room. Oh, how did he whap me like that? He just came in, I came in. Oh yeah, glitch box. But anyway, the other attack, it's like they've already secured us through Bravo. But like I said, you can race around this way and make it more efficient. This is a hot battle though. As you see, they had two there, two crossing the street. I was able to get one and injure the other one. He'll heal though.
Enemy at the riverbed.
This is what they want. They want this flank coming around on us.
Come on, man.
One.
Bitch, just hide.
Move.
Enemy at the courtyard.
There they go. That I left. Tried to flicky bag me. Oh, we got it over the wall that time. Good boost. So whatever that guy is equipped with, both of them. Let me see. That's the wall right there.
Hostiles at Alpha, shot. Enemy UAV overhead.
Got him. Oh, come on, that was me.
On approach. Losing Bravo.
Oh, he turned on a radar the minute I tried to bail around the building while he was doing the same thing, so we think alike. Oh, he just got wiped out. Man, they must got a super radar up like a Blackbird or something. They are hitting me exactly the direction where I'm attacking at.
Securing Delta.
Let's see if they'll get me into a next map. Easy one there. See exactly what happened. I got trapped inside of the castle or inside of the mosque, and getting out of that mosque and trying to fight that battle from that way is a lose situation, because like I said, all of the buildings, all of the checkpoints are on the outside of that building, and so if you get trapped in there, now you're just trying to pick an exit and try to fight your way out of it. That's a harder battle to have than if you take the flank and you're able to secure those outside properties and leave them on the inside trying to fight and trying to pick a way out. You do have enough armies or respawns. I think it's like 18 per match inside of the ground war, so you do have enough people that can secure and hold a position, but earning them is the battle. and see if they'll take us somewhere. So I said that there were 3 different places where you can be at. I said there's 5 really, but I think I got to 3. Number 1 is like in some side of building, which that's not my best fight there. With the close quarter shotgun, if you've got there and the war is big enough, then you're good. But if the war is limited to, you know, like not like an 8-sided die, but if you take a die and roll it and then have those grids and then turn it and then roll it back to yourself, you'd have 6 grid squares, and on those 6 grid squares, north, east, northwest, from the top right to the top left, northeast, and then to the northwest, that vector there is one of the hardest ones to actually conquer, because that's where they originate. That is their headquarters in most of these fights. And no matter what happens, once you're pushing them back, if you leave them no option, they will all be respawning there, and their numbers are greatest. And so you'll have 10 different opponents in one vector. Now, if you're able to win that, then you're at a different level than I'm at in this game. So as you see here, looks like our squad members jumped to the roof and are playing sniper games to shoot them down and keep them pinned here. They also took Echo, which means there's a big chance that we also have the rooftops there. But they've punched through to the middle of the city with Delta and Delta and Charlie. Bravo is good. We got a couple of planes, trains, and things that are at our disposal. I actually like being the tank operator because I'm not afraid to try to take out these jokers here. But he gotta pull up. Let me see the switch seat. Oh man. Somebody sniped me the second I got in that zone. Got him. First shot, and I hit his body as he was moving. Wow, how did somebody hit me from there? I couldn't even get up out of that zone. They got us pinned down with some shit too. Interesting. They were waiting for us to hop in that tank. Anyway, oh yep, the APC's getting destroyed, and they just got dropped off the tank themselves.
Friendly IAV dropping in. Enemies.
Ah, he still killed me even though I killed both of them. Oh yep, because he was driving that straight. That was dope. I'll give him that.
Friendly UAV online.
Alright, let's see where their tank is, because I said they just got one. Oh, they got 2.
Hostiles are taking Delta.
Oh, they shot me before I could pop off the rocket. That was crazy. Ah. Damn good plane. They coming around this mountain. Woo. Sniper on the roof. Pinned down at Echo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That's crazy because every time you respawn, that sniper is still up there. And so he can still keep hitting you. Oh, the homie just got dropped off up there though. I want to see if I can hit this thing with a rocket launcher. Nope, he just elevated.
UAV online.
Nope.
Losing C. You're needed a Bravo.
He's out.
Enemy UAV. Friendly UAV online. Hostiles have charged.
Listening.
We've lost B. Enemy.
See the sniper up there?
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Caution them. Stay with me. Need backup at Alpha. Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV overhead. Let me charge. Friendly precision airstrike on the way.
Can you hit the wall?
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Capture.
Man, they blew him up right when I was ready to shoot.
A brutal victory. I expect no less.
Only got 3 kills. Man, I am trash at this. I understand this dynamic of warfare, the first-person shooter game, but being able to twiddle my thumbs to control it, I'm just not there yet. Like, my eyes are faster than my thumbs, I would say. But it's got some pretty good dynamics, good graphics whenever the broadband width is good. I think the visual aids are pretty good. The way that they've mapped out the scenarios is pretty relevant. I wish I could just go to the maps. That would be an even better conversation than sitting here trying to interact with it in real time. I guess we'll do what we have to do, though. I'll get to the key messages, though, that I'm drawing from this game, though. All right, this is a pretty interesting one, too, with the given planes, trains, and automobiles theory. They got some other weirder shit that I don't really rock with. Like that shit. I ain't going to none of that shit. Barracks, where you can try to do some other shit like your name tag, gestures, shit like that. The weapon of choice, of course, is the M4A1 or the M4 carbine, as I like to say it. Stocked up. I got about 17,000 kills so far. Games I've played between myself and my son, 515, a total of about 3 days. So I've invested a hell of a lot of time in understanding this for those folks. I remember I was on O'Shea's channel, and he was like a gaming channel and gaming competitions, and I'm like, damn, that's really a thing. And I guess there are in ways to connect with young brothers, the 24 to 22, 27. I guess there is an avenue there for the gaming. Hadn't really looked into it much, but I have seen some of the numbers on Twitch and the potentiality for a channel to grow through gaming. But I'm thinking that for the most part, that has a censorship that's bigger than the language that I use, my colorful expressions that I like to use. But in any event, I kind of like this map as well with the planes, trains, and automobiles theory. As you see, it's just a plain boneyard. We've secured one of the neutral positions. The map is still in that same format. As you'll see, we're originating in one of those top sectors, the northwest in this case, and we are fighting to get to the southwest. And the only way to really get there is if you take one of these external flanks, even though you got to push through the middle where all the real drama is. And so Delta is that way, just through there where you keep seeing people get sniped, one shot, one kill. And then there's this way where the homie is going as well, which is through the factory. And people like him tend to race through. So we made quick work of that threat, who was trying to ride all the way through. He was actually just supposed to stop way back there and try to move himself through the outside wall. So we got one homie who's already up on the oil, on the gas. Oh, they spotting me from way deep there, so they're pushing through all the way, teleporting.
We're taking Bravo. Got out.
And they're over here if they come.
Bravo. Friendly counter UAV.
Yeah, outside. Missed every bullet. Still missing.
Hostiles at Alpha, go. Friendly VTOL on station for overwatch. Rock out to stand by.
Chasing men.
Be advised. Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Wow, those gotta be headshots. There's nothing else I can hit. Get a bigger caliber round on this one. There you go. Oh my god. I'm gonna get a field upgrade, which means I need ammo. Ouch. I'm trying to help.
Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy sentry gun active.
There we go.
cruise missile incoming. Hostiles taking Echo. Hostiles at Alpha, go.
And then they can even kill them on you.
Allied cruise missile. Enemy UAV overhead. Lost Echo. Lost Alpha. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. Securing A.
Reload!
Captured Echo.
Oh, he got me with a booby trap. He knew I would go for that vehicle.
Assist your team at sea.
Alright,
Enemy
so we
UAV
finally took
overhead.
Echo back. Big playing field here, so
We're on Alpha.
there's a
Stand
lot
by.
of ways that you can actually attack. Essentially, in all of these planes, there could be somebody with a sniper rifle who sees the entire breadth of the field. Didn't make that job. Get a good letter.
Allied cruise missile away.
Oh, they got me.
So these windows are hot spots. There you go, homie.
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
In any event,
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Reload!
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise
Alright.
missile incoming.
turn the lights off.
Dropping ammo.
Friendly VTOL on station for Overwatch.
Drop that for the homies as they move forward. See, once you got them like this, they're in a spawn trap. All of their people can only respond in Alpha. And so it's just a shooting gallery. But that's what happens when you're on a squad that can move and take a destination like the Bravo and then piggyback and get B and then C and then Echo. Look at all the planes and trains and shit we dropping on them.
UAV overhead.
Oh shit, they got closer to me. And you see two on the East Coast have finally decided to flank. But everybody else is just locked in trying to fight their way out of this shit.
UAV overhead.
And it doesn't work. You just
Be
keep getting
advised,
shot.
friendly precision airstrike inbound.
It's down way up here.
UAV overhead.
Look at him shooting all types of rockets and everything trying to get the shit out of the sky. Oh, he tried to shoot it at the homie over in Bravo.
Hostiles are taking Echo.
Thought he flanked around. That must have been the people who took the river who
Enemy
flanked
precision
around like
airstrike.
that.
Take cover.
Throw a grenade!
Hostiles at Echo. Enemy UAV overhead.
All the places to check. I checked it, but I should have gave it one more second. And see, that challenge is we can still respawn from everywhere. So those 1 and 2 people who are actually able to take it, they don't stand a chance. We respawn whole units back here if we want, but they still only actually have one place to take,
We lost Charlie.
Alpha. Oh, now they finally fought the Charlie too. Good job to them, and salute, because that is a hell of a push. But again, it's contingent because they had to come all the way around this river here, which is outside of the bases, just to make it here, which is a long-ass respawn time to get back to where the action is. Which is why we typically only have 2 or 3 people